Hello, beautiful, wonderful people of YouTube. I am back. My last video was about me packing up for college and the college dorms, and since then I have moved into an off-campus apartment, which is really just like an apartment near my school. And yeah, doing adult stuff over here, which is crazy. So this video is just going to be basically my advice for moving into your first apartment. I didn't do it so gracefully, unfortunately, so learn from my mistakes. And yeah, I am still 100% learning. I've only been in this apartment for about a little over a month, but yeah, I learn new things every day, and I just wanted to share a little bit about what I learned already. So let's get started. Alright. First piece of advice I'm going to give everyone here is make sure that your landlord does a walkthrough of the apartment before you move in. As a new tenant, I really should be coming into a clean space. It's clean now and cute and pretty and I love it, but that also comes to my second thing. Put extra money aside for necessities that you don't even think you'll need. Like, I had to buy a mirror and like a bathroom, I had to buy bathroom mats, and then on top of that I had to buy food, which segues into my third tip. Unpack the kitchen first and go to the grocery store, because you are going to move in and it's going to be stressful and you're going to need to eat still. And I ate out a lot. Now granted, I ate out at like freaking McDonald's for breakfast, you know, the egg white delight, but still, that adds up. It adds up a lot. I looked at all the money that I spent and I just was like, it was rough. So yeah, definitely make sure you unpack the kitchen and get some groceries and cook for yourself. Because after a while I started making my own egg white delights. And I started making that every morning, and that was like, what, maybe $12, which is what I would have spent maybe on like 2 days of McDonald's, and now I got like 12 days of like the breakfast that I enjoy. So be smart shoppers. Number 3, give yourself time to move in, because it is going to take you longer than you expect, and to deal with things that are going to come up that you don't expect, because I didn't expect to have to spend that much time cleaning my apartment before I moved in. And that's where I had a lot of anxiety about it. Number, are we on 4? I lost count. 4, in case. Number 5. Create a cleaning schedule. Talk to your roommates about the way that you want to live. If you're alright with dishes being left into the, if you're alright with dishes being left in the sink, then communicate that. Most likely your roommates aren't going to be that cool with it, you know? It's like, just kind of communicate the space that you want to live in and when things should be cleaned. I know my roommate Kennedy and I had a setup where we would clean the bathroom every other week and like take turns. And we also had a trash schedule, like who takes out the trash next, and you just kind of put it on a whiteboard. And that has been really efficient because it communicates what you want done, what needs to be done, whose turn it is, and it's all fair. So that way you don't build any resentment towards your roommates because you're living in a shared space that's messy, and like you're not building up resentment because you feel like you're the only one cleaning. Like, just keep open communication and just be like, hey girl, there's some trash out there that, you know, it's your turn, like, go kind of do it, you know, please, when you get the chance. Be nice about it. And most likely, if you have good roommates, they'll be like, oh yeah, of course, I'll do that as soon as I can. and then everyone's happy. This is a big one where I messed up, is number 5. Number 6. Okay, so this is where I messed up. You think it'd be really easy to anticipate bills. You know, they come every month. And I kind of didn't. I've never paid bills before, so that I was completely like learning like new things. So anticipate bills, because they're gonna keep coming every month, and anticipate that they're gonna be more in the beginning. Like, our Wi-Fi bill and our electricity bill was so expensive because they have installation fees and security deposits and like just a lot of things that like you aren't going to expect. Like, I thought utilities was going to be $30 a month, but for the first month it's going to be more because they have installation, security deposit. So expect to pay more the first month. The first month you move in, you're going to look at your finances and you're going to feel really sad. But don't get discouraged, okay? Because you're in a new place and you're being an adult and it's all going to be okay. And that brings me to my last point, number 7. Create a budget. You know, kind of just really look at all the expenses that you're going to pay. Okay, I'm going to pay this much for rent, which is always solid, like a solid number. I'm going to pay this much for like necessities, this much for like going out to movies, and this much for groceries. Like, make sure you keep track of how much you're spending, because unlike me, I didn't really kind of like, I mean, I knew I was spending a lot because I would go and I'd pay money for food and then cleaning supplies, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm down $100. But then I'm like, oh, like 12 more for like in and out isn't gonna be that much. But then it just kind of adds up, and like at the end of that month I just looked at my finances and I was like, Maddie, girl. So don't do that. Just create a budget. I know it's kind of adult things, and adult things are kind of scary, but you know what? They're not that bad, and they're not that complicated. You just kind of gotta trust in yourself and enjoy your new independence. And at the end of it, when you're all moved in and you got working electricity, just lay in your bed, you know, eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's and watch Jane the Virgin and enjoy your and enjoy your new home. And that's all I gotta say. Bye, beautiful people of YouTube, and thank you for watching my second video that has been long overdue. Farewell.